Straight out of PC. Roll Tide, Roll Tide, Roll Tide. I'm letting everybody celebrate that Roll Tide victory real quick. Come on in, come on in. Welcome to FUIM. Hey T. Like what the name? I better get this right. Like he said on Black Panther. Hey Auntie. Got my T on. Playing straight out of PC. Celebrating for the victory. Roll Tide. Very, very close. I think they won by like 1 point. That's the game I'm talking about. When they had all the Roll Tide fans on edge, didn't know if they was gonna win. But what did they do? They rolled that tide. Straight out of PC. Come on, come on, come on. Welcome to FUIM. Just want to talk to y'all tonight about the last few days. A couple of things that I've been looking at, a couple of things that I've been listening to, and a couple of things that's going on. Come on, come on. Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Anybody watching tonight, FUIM, celebrating Alabama victory, Roll Tide. Y'all know I represent 334 and 706. I wasn't really paying attention to the Dogs game, but I believe the Dogs won too. So shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs. Hometown. Straight out of PC. Shout out Alabama Roll Tide for winning their game. All day, Chris, Roll Tide, celebrating that victory. I'm coming straight out of PC. Yeah. Celebrating that Roll Tide victory. Straight out of PC before we get into FUIM tonight. We're going to talk about them last few days, what I've been looking at. I got a little bit of information for you guys, too. All right, go Dogs. Them Dogs won. Shout out to them Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia, y'all know that's my hometown, too. You heard it said coming straight out of PC. Welcome, welcome, welcome to FUIM tonight. For us, it matters. I'm your boy Vision, Jermaine, Hollywood, Wood. All the above. Never get a character whenever I perform. That might be my little catchphrase and make a little slogan. Go Dogs, go Roll Tide. I'm up in the DMV area. That's Maryland, Virginia, DC. They got colleges and all that up there and up here, and you know, it's colleges all over the world. My real college, who I really like, is Ohio State. But I'm coming straight out of PC. So Roll Tide, Roll Tide, Roll Tide. Y'all see the other A? Y'all see the A's? Let me check out the A's. Y'all check out the A's. That's the Alabama A. That's the Alabama A. But that's the A for Georgia. That's the Braves hat. The Alabama sweater, the Alabama hat, the Alabama. Just represent Roll Tide. Just represent 334. Just representing them Georgia Bulldogs. Well, that's the Atlanta Braves. Won their game. Victory, victory, victory. FUIM tonight. Look, I got a victory to tell y'all about that most of us probably didn't know was a victory. And the reason why I call it a victory is because there's some misinformation going on about it. And y'all gonna be shocked when I say this, because I know a lot of people gonna be like, what, for real? Where you find it at? Listen, when I tell y'all this, if any of y'all look at a couple of the podcasts that been coming out lately, I just looked at one and somebody who is still prominent in today's market. They're black. They're black clothing designer. They're still prominent in today's market. They didn't fall off. They ain't lose all this money. Yeah, all the bad stuff that we thought happened. Well, all the bad stuff that I thought happened to them, it didn't really happen. Fubu, believe it, y'all. Fubu never fell off. Fubu is still rocking, man. Fubu, the part owner of Fubu, the creator of Fubu apparel that we used to rock back in way back. What up, Mayo? The creator of Fubu, the owner of Fubu Apparel, man, he did his interview. His interview came out yesterday, and apparently, Fubu made over $265 million last year. Somewhere they still buying Fubu. I'm wondering why we ain't got it. What is this Fubu apparel at? Anybody and don't say it all in a rush, cause I know everybody know down where I come from. We ain't rocked Fubu in a long time. In a long, long time. You rock a Fubu jersey nowadays, man, you just about might get talked about. But Fubu never fell off. Fubu is still prominent. I know they said their American sales went down, but all those overseas countries, those foreign countries, man, them people rock Fubu to the fullest. So I call that a victory. Why? Because it's black owned. It's called For Us By Us. There was once upon a time where, okay, well, we'll go back to Cross Colors, Carl Kanai, Fubu. And there's a new one that I didn't know was on the list of these that I am excited to know is on the list of those, and that's Echo. Echo is also a black name brand. But all those other name brands, you still you still may see Echo around, but I don't see no Fubu. But Fubu made $265 million last year, and that's a black owned brand. If we talking about Versace, and we talking about Gucci, and we talking about Prada, and we talking about Dolce and Gabbana, we talking about putting them B's on the G's on the bag, man. Why we stop promoting Fubu like that? If we would have kept promoting Fubu the way we were promoting Fubu when it first came out, we would still be, man, please. And it's black owned. It's black owned. Why we wouldn't go and pay $500 for a Fubu t-shirt, but you'll go $500 for Prada, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and all those things, man. And I ain't bitter. I ain't bitter because Louis Vuitton and Gucci them making all that money. They've been making millions and billions of dollars. But there it was. We had Fubu. Name one black clothing designer right now. I don't know any. I know there are many out there. There are plenty out there that I'm not aware of. And if I could use this platform, FUIM, if anybody can chime in and tell me about some black businesses, some black clothing businesses that's probably unaware of in the community, or many people don't know about, that's anywhere. I mean, everything's online now. If you can't get to the store, I'm pretty sure you can shop online with them. So if you would, or if you could, or if you know, shout out some black clothing lines. I know down in Alabama and Georgia, there are a couple of people that are starting their own clothing lines. Yo, shout them out, shout them out, shout them out. Get those black clothing lines back up and popping like they used to. Man, we had Carl Kanai, we had Cross Colors, all that. Now where we at? Talk about Fubu. Hold on just a minute. You know what? Hold on just a minute. This is a victory for Fubu, because I just found this out, realizing that they still, hold on, I got something to show you. Y'all hold on just a minute. Pause real quick, just a second. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Ha. I've been swindled. I've been bamboozled. But anyway, where I was going at is talking about how the old Fubu shirts used to look. Something like this. They had the jersey. They had it was Fat Albert though. Of course we know it was Fat Albert. My pair gave me this shirt. Shout out my pair. It wasn't the Fubu shirt that I was looking for. But I was gonna go in there and get you and show you, hey man, look, I was rocking Fubu. You show me a Fubu outlet place right now, I go and buy some Fubu. I go, who wearing it? Who is wearing Fubu? That's just my thing. Nobody's wearing it, so I will rock it. I was always like that in school. I'll start wearing a trend after everybody has worn the trend. That's when I wear the trend. I want to be the one, look, y'all rocked it, y'all wore it out, y'all rocked it out. You say y'all don't wear it no more, well, I'm gonna rock it because y'all ain't wearing it no more. That's how I do the trend. So somebody, man, where's the Fubu store at? They made $265 million last year. Fubu. Somebody point me out to a Fubu store so I can go Fubu shopping, because it's for us and it's by us. So one-time victory for Fubu. One-time victory for a black clothing line that we didn't know was still out. Well, I didn't know was still out. that's still prominent in the world. Victory, 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 victory. Now, before I get into the one that is really got everybody mad, the one that has really got everybody mad, I'm gonna talk about the elves and the dwarves first, because I don't think too many people really worried about the elves and the dwarves, but I know one something somebody really is worried about. Well, the elves and the dwarves on the Lord of the Rings of Power, that new series episode that's on Amazon Prime right now. And that may be a plug for Amazon Prime. Amazon, holla at your boy, shout me out. You need to pay me if I'm getting y'all this plug. The Rings of Power, the Lord of the Rings episode that's on Amazon Prime. Man, the elves and the dwarves in there are black. So what? Now, that's my response. That's my opinion. My response, my opinion is the so what part about it. I get the whole gist of it. I understand where it's coming from. But what I don't understand is why people are saying that that's a big problem. Man, you can't understand. If you're asking why, that you part of the problem. Y'all know how the rest of that go. You part of the problem. That one's supposed to come on, but since it's on, shout out one more time, Rolltide, Alabama, and Georgia Bulldogs. My bad. Anyway, but let's talk about Haley, y'all. Y'all, that was just a quick, something about the Lord of the Rings and the dwarves and the elves and Lord of the Rings are black. They upset about that. But I believe people are way more upset about Haley being the black Little Mermaid. Haley is the new black Little Mermaid. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. The thing of it with me is, if say they're showing it to kids, young kids, what's the age that they may be showing it to? I don't know. They're showing it to kids. They're showing the Little Mermaid to kids, and it's Haley, and Haley's black. The old Mermaid, the original Little Mermaid movie that came out, Ariel, she's white. She's a white character. From Disney. Disney's the Little Mermaid. Ariel was a white character at first. What's up? That's either Sis or Kendall. What's up, Sis or Kendall? We're talking about Haley, the Black Mermaid, right now. Well, I don't even want to say the Black Mermaid. I'm just gonna say the Little Mermaid. Why? Because I want to get on that. Why is it even? Well, we know why. We as older adults and we as people that have seen this issue one too many times, and people that can look straight through the blurred lines, we know what's up with it. But just to get a understanding of what's going on, man, they are super, super, super upset about Haley playing the Little Mermaid and she's black. Versus there are a whole bunch of people that are super, super, super excited about her being black, Haley being the new Little Mermaid. My whole thing is, and please, I hope I don't make some frenemies when I say this, but my whole thing is, why is it even an issue? Why can't it be a person playing a character in a Disney movie? Why it even got to be brought up as an issue that, oh, the new Little Mermaid is black? Sorry, that's my waiting on my answer. Look, oh, the new Little Mermaid is black. Or when they show those clips of the kids watching the new Little Mermaid and they say her response to watching it or whatever, the new Little Mermaid, and they go, oh, she's black. This is all right. Yes. Clap, 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 hooray. And I don't want to sound like I'm not congratulating Miss Haley for getting that role. I am absolutely congratulating Miss Haley for getting that role. But that is just what I want to do. I want to congratulate Miss Haley for getting that role. I don't want to congratulate a black girl getting that role, or if it was a white girl that's getting that role. Miss Haley got the role to play Ariel in The Little Mermaid. What up, D? And if the kids that are watching it, and the kids that get shocked and they say, oh, she's black? What did you even know in the beginning? What did you even know in the beginning? What did you know? It's either two things that happen. Either the brand new kids that are watching The Little Mermaid and they've probably is either two things. That one, they've never seen the original Little Mermaid. One. Let's kick back and talk about that for a minute. The one thing is about the shock value. Where I'm looking through the lines is they probably never seen the original Little Mermaid. If they have not seen the original Little Mermaid, why is it even a concept in their head that the new Little Mermaid is black? Why do they even know that? If I put the new Little Mermaid on right now in front of two kids, let's say they're 7, two kids that are 7 years old, 5 and 7. If I put the new Little Mermaid on for those kids right now that are 5 and 7, and they see Ariel, they're just gonna see Ariel. They're gonna see the mermaid. You know why? Because I haven't put it in their head that the original Little Mermaid was white, and this new Little Mermaid, oh, she's a black girl. Hey, it's a big thing now because they got a black mermaid, and the original mermaid used to be white. You don't know, I'm not taking nothing away from it finally being in the hands of people of my ancestry. I am overwhelmed with the joy of it, but I'm not overwhelmed with the idea of it being the issue that she is a black girl. Why couldn't we just have the silent celebration? She got it. She played the role good. She made the movie good again because Disney rarely showcase black princesses. That's absolutely right. Yes, they do. I mean, no, they don't. They never showcase black princesses. I remember the one movie that came out. Was it The Princess and the Frog? That the little black girl. I remember that movie. I'm not too sure about it, what it was, but that was one of the only movies that I ever saw that had a black little girl in it, and she was a princess. But yes, I congratulate it for that because they're showcasing black princess. But think about it like this, and that's why giving that response. She says because Disney rarely showcase black princesses. That is true, but think about it like this. Okay, the 5 and the 7-year-old that I'm showing this Disney movie to, they're two little black girls. They're two little black girls. These say, yeah, that was the only one. That was the only one, The Princess and the Frog, where they ever showcased a little black girl. But those two little black girls that I'm showing this new Little Mermaid movie to, 5 and 7, they're two little black girls. Yes, they're gonna get the image of a black princess or someone that looks like them on this big platform, this Disney Channel. Yes, they're gonna get that image. They can just stay with that image. Just let it be that. These little young black girls, they don't have to know that there once was upon a time where they never, ever showed us. All they need to do is continue to see our greatness. Just see our greatness. I can give you an example like that. And I know a lot of us have. Hold on just a minute. I'm getting noises in here that I haven't heard before. Anyway, that was some kind of bell that just rung on my bad. Anyway, we're back to that. I use Obama for an example. And remember when I said earlier, us as adults and us as older people and us that see through it and us that know it, we know what we're looking at. We see it. We know what America's doing. We know what's going on. But this is the image that's given to the kids right now. And I'm going to use Obama as an example. And all of us know what our opinions were on Obama. The good opinions and the bad opinions. But let me tell you what children saw. Let me tell you, and it don't matter whether they were black, white, red, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Haitian. Let me tell you what children saw versus what we saw. And when I say we, I mean every person that's alive now that's seen every president before Barack Obama. Let me tell you what we grew up and saw. What we grew up and saw was there was only one kind of person that looked one kind of way be in a position to run this country that we live in. That's what we grew up and saw. So that dream for us even though in all the classes you have the kids that say they want to be there, you got the one or two that say they want to be president. You know, not too many people of my color and back in those days was saying they wanted to be president because they only saw a president looking one way. Sidebar, was that Tribe Called Quest? I don't know. I feel that Disney marginalized us as people. Yes, they do. The sidebar, was that Tribe Called Quest? I don't know what you're talking about, Kendall, sis. Was that Tribe Called Quest? I don't know, but I know a lot of Tribe Called Quest songs. I don't know what you're talking about. Talking about the extra noise that I heard in here or something. I don't know. But back to Obama. Let me show you. Let me talk about what we saw. We saw only one person looking one kind of way, being able to be in a position that rules the country. So the concept of being president might have not have been in all of our heads because we never saw no one of color in that position. So we didn't get to use that. I guess some did, some didn't, but the majority didn't. Because if we never saw anybody in that position that looked like us, we felt like that was a position that wasn't for us, or we weren't gonna get that position. But kids, when Barack Obama became president, let me explain to you why that changed history. Because now they see somebody that looks different than what has always been shown. See, these kids that are coming up now, they're gonna see, oh, red, yellow, Puerto Rico. I believe that is, yeah. That gotta be Ken Dog. That gotta be Ken. That's you, right? That Ken Dog. I like them brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, Haitian. Yes, that's Tribe Called Quest. That gotta be Ken Dog. Sis, or that sis. Sis, you talking about Tribe Called Quest on here? Get on track, sis. We talking about Haley and this Black Mermaid and the shock value of it. All right, well, yeah. But the younger generation and the kids today, they see someone of color in the president seats. So now they know that is a spot that I can go to. That's what history changed when Barack Obama became president. Yes, first black president and all of that, but I really want to say first black puppet. But just for the general image that it gave, the general image that it gave to kids, the general image that it gave to younger people, they don't see this position as just a position that one person that looks one way can get. Now that's all over the board now. Now that's some America done put into their little pot that they got brewing right now that y'all might not even know that y'all pulled that in. See, y'all probably had Barack Obama as a puppet for you guys, but you didn't know the real image that you were putting out when you put him in office. You just wiped away an image that you had in place since you built this place. You wiped away that image. So now that part of your dream of completely running this country forever and always, you wiped it away when you decided to give us our first black puppet. You wiped that away. You made the dreams of kids a little bit more broader than what it's originally been. You put the dream into red, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Haitian. You put that dream into the idea, into their head when you made Barack Obama the first black puppet. You did that. Barbie was in circulation in 59 and the black Barbie was in circulation in 80. That's a 21-year difference. Yes. A 21-year difference. Meaning, what she mean by that is it took 21 years for them to give us the image of what our little girls want to play with, or what our little girls consider themselves to look like, or what our little girls consider themselves of maintaining themselves. It took 21 years. And babe, correct me, do we still even got black Barbies now? Do they even sell them? I ain't, of course, I ain't shopping for toys, but in the toy section every now and then, I ain't been in there in a minute. So can you still get a black Barbie? And do they still sell black Barbie? Because they might have put black Barbie on the shelf and took her off because she probably was outselling regular Barbie. Do they? I know they ain't got no black kin. I know doggone I ain't seen it. Somebody show me a black kin. Is it a black kin too? But I believe they might have put. Oh, they do okay. I believe they might have put Black Barbie on the shelf and took Black Barbie off the shelf because Black Barbie was outselling regular Barbie. They might have done that. But all I'm saying with Haley being the new Little Mermaid is, yes, I love the image of our black princesses. What up, Dre? Dre, come on, chime in one time with me, man. I'm talking about the shock value of Haley being the new Black Little Mermaid and the people that are making a big fuss about it and the people that are congratulating it. I'm one of the ones that are kind of in between as to where I don't want to see color. All I want to see is a great person that got a good role and made a good movie. I'm absolutely overwhelmed with the fact that it is a black girl because now little young black girls that do watch this movie and they have no recollection of the old Little Mermaid movie. They have no recollection of the old Little Mermaid movie. All they know is this Little Mermaid that they see now. This is absolutely wonderful for them. This is absolutely great for them. But I don't want to make it a big topic or a big issue to the little kids that are watching about why us as adults and why us as older people, why are we even making a big fuss about it in front of them? It's like saying any child that's born after a certain age, a certain year. You guys know where I'm going with this. Any child that's born after a certain year. A long time ago, if it was never taught, they would have never knew about racism. The child be born, and the only way they know about racism is if it's taught. So I ain't saying that it's like they're almost teaching racism by showing the shock value of it. It shouldn't be a big deal because, as you said, there should be diversity, right? So what? I don't. That was Kendall say. That's this. I don't know if they're teaching racism by making it an issue in front of the kids. Like, I'll take TikTok for instance. Some of they made Ken dolls in the early 90s. Oh, we did get a black Ken. Is black Ken doll still? I didn't see one of them black Ken dolls. What was it about Haley? Oh, and the diversity of Disney finally. And even with this little small part, man, it's a small stepping stone for Disney. They ain't gonna do it too much more until Yes, they hide the racism. They're very smart with it. They hide it. They've been hiding it for years. But what I was saying about, I wonder, are they teaching racism by, say, I was gonna say about the example. Let's talk about the TikTok example. On TikTok, they're recording reactions to the kids once they see that the Little Mermaid is black. She's black. My whole thing is how do they even know that? How do they even know to make that an issue? How do they even know to be shocked? Why can't you just look at it and then in their own child's mind, let them be fascinated with the idea of someone that looks like me can be a princess? And then for the other races that are watching it for your kids, just let them be watching a movie. Just let them be watching a movie. And that way, if those kids are just watching a movie, they already have their history of themselves being great prominent figures and all that. Well, let those kids that are watching that movie that don't know nothing about the original Little Mermaid, let them just see a Little Mermaid that looks like this. That way, when those little kids go out in the world, they won't look at us in a negative view. They'll look at us like, oh, I saw a movie to where the little girl in it looked like you and she was a princess. That means you're a princess. Let them kids get that fast and don't even put it in their head that Little Mermaid, she used to be white and they've got this black girl doing it. Now I can just hear some of them people telling their kids that, man, and putting it in their heads. Just putting black and white in their heads from the beginning. Now teach your heritage, teach your culture. No problem with it at all. Because I'm gonna teach my heritage and I'm gonna teach my culture. No problem at all. But don't show separation from other cultures. Don't downgrade any other cultures in the teaching and celebration of your own culture. Of course, they teach their children about racism. It's very subtle though. Not speaking about it speaks volumes. All right, I agree. I absolutely do agree. Not speaking about it speaks volumes. Um, and then we gotta think about it's 2022, about to be 2023. Man, and the way and the condition that we are in now, it's gonna almost be hard to not teach your kids about what's going on and what we went through. You know, they substitute pride for racism. Absolutely, absolutely, they substitute pride for racism. You know, it's one thing to be prideful and be proud of what you are and who you are, but to be hiding your racism with your pride, I mean that's just clear cut trickery, evil. You know, your mannerism in you that won't let you be a real good person. That's that mannerism in you that wherever you go, wherever you are out in the public, and white privilege is exactly what I mean. Mm-hmm. It's exactly what I mean. Wherever you are out in public, it's just certain. It's just you got it, and you don't even have to ask for it. It's already given to you. You already have it. It's already given to you. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if you want to come back in and comment on that a little bit more, feel free. But I want to talk about PNB Rock real quick. And those, like I say, the last few days of the few things that I've been looking at and the few things that I've been hearing a lot of talk about has been about those elves and the dwarves and Lord of the Rings being black. It's about the singer Haley getting the role of Ariel in the Little Mermaid and she's black, and PNB Rock getting killed. And there's a whole bunch of talk going on about PNB Rock getting killed. They want to talk about checking in. They want to talk about dropping addies or addresses, dropping your location, dropping your addresses, dropping your location, and they want to talk about it being a rapper right now is the most dangerous job in the world, and also about don't wear your jewelry out. All right, that's a whole lot to tackle. That's a whole lot to tackle. The first thing that I want to tackle is right now them saying being a rapper is the most dangerous job in the world. Man, no, it ain't. Being a rapper ain't the most dangerous job in the world. The lifestyle that you guys are talking about and bringing along with you once you get into this industry or get into this entertainment world, that lifestyle that you guys are talking about, the lifestyle that you are putting out, that's the most dangerous part of it. See, you putting a target on yourself. You making yourself an image. If I got a job and I knew